Sit down. Are you a good girl? You are. Are we live? Sit down. Gotta sit down. Are you a good girl? Say hi to Chad. Tell him hit that like and subscribe buttons. Tell him. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like and subscribe, right, Dakota? Can you sit down? Are you a good girl? Do you love Daddy? Hi, Dakota. Who's a good girl? Sit down. Are you a good girl? Who's a good girl? You are. Are you sure? Odie, stop barking. Stop. Are you a good girl? Do you love that? Dakota, do you love Daddy? Sit down. Right here. Right here. Sit. Sit. Tell everyone watching, hit that like and subscribe. Odie, are you a good boy? Is Odie a good boy today? Sit down. Are you a good boy? Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you? What? Are you talking to Dad? You want one of these? Are you a good boy? Sit down. You want to do your trick for Georgie? Georgie, hit that like and watch this. He's going to do a trick for you. You see that? And then Miss Dakota's up here with me. She's wanting one. Do you want a cookie? And yes, Georgie, they get a regular cookie. Hey, Christian. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. These dogs are very spoiled. The puppy had an accident, so she's in her cage temporarily. Yes, Odie is very smart. Watch this, Georgie. Odie, can I have a high five? That's a good boy. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sit. How about a shake? You're going to shake good. That's a good boy. Odie's a good boy. My dogs are all rescues. Odie will be 10, and I've had him for 6 years. He's my best bud. He's a purebred Australian Shepherd Red Merle. He does not have papers. He was bred by the Amish, and they don't register their dogs. And then we have Miss Dakota here, who is going to be 6 on Easter. She is an Australian Shepherd, purebred, also without papers, also bred by the Amish. You want to come out? Come on, pretty girl. Your door's not locked. You can push it open. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? You want to come out? Come on. You want a cookie? Come on. Well, we're going to get the puppy a cookie like you guys had cookies. We're getting the puppy a cookie. You want a cookie? Who wants a cookie? You already had one. You don't get two. This This is Honeybee. Shush. She's 10 weeks old today. But look at her. She's fixed on the real cookie. They get real cookies. Do you want this cookie? Good girl. Take it nice. There you go. And she's very happy little pup. Yes, they get regular peanut butter cookies. And they also get sandwich cookies as well. They're all rescues. And I give them their forever home, and they give me forever love. If you like what you see in these dogs, please hit that like button. It helps tell YouTube to push the channel out. We're trying to get to 900 by the 1st. Can you give Dad a high five? That's a good girl. How about a paw? Paw. Paw. Good girl. Dakota's also very, very smart, as you see. She's looking at, because the puppy always separates her cookie. And Dakota always tries to steal the extra piece, thinking the puppy doesn't want it. But the puppy will go back in a minute to get it. Watch. Are you a good girl, Dakota? Do you want another cookie? What do you say? What do you say? You're not getting the puppy's cookie. Dakota, do you want another cookie? No, you can't have. No. See, she's trying to steal it. She thinks that Dad's not watching. What happened to the cookie? Oh, the puppy got it. It didn't work, Dakota. You thought you were outsmarting Dad, and Dad outsmarted you. When the puppy gets done, do you want to go outside? Do you want to go potty? Do you got to go outside? Odie, you want to go out? Okay, let's go. Come on, Honeybee, let's go outside. You're okay. Come on, let's go outside. I started putting the puppy on the lead today, and she doesn't like it, and she knows she's going on it. So just 1 second. I'm going to put the phone down, and I'll be back with you. She's never been on a lead until today, so she's not real comfortable with it. She really doesn't like it, but I want her to start getting used to one. It's not out of being mean or anything. She just has to get used to being on a lead, because once the farmer markets open up, I will be taking her to the farmer markets. And yes, we live out in the country. We have an acre of land that is fenced in and gated, and the gate is locked. So the dogs have free roam here. They can go anywhere on the property they want. And this is what I look out to every day. See, the pup's still not used to the lead. But I want her to get used to having one on. We're not going to stay out very long. It's starting to sprinkle. Come on, Odie. Honeybee, what you doing, baby? You don't like that lead, do you? You don't like that lead? What? Are you a cute little girl? Hit that like if you think Honeybee's a cute little girl. She is just 10 weeks old today. She's only had a few accidents in the house. The bigger dogs kind of have helped, because every time they come out, she comes out. So she's kind of learned what to do. Dakota, come! Dakota! Dakota, who wants cookie? Who wants to go for a ride? Ride? Let's go. Here she comes. I'm not taking her for a ride. I just didn't want her in the back. Okay, no ride. All three of my dogs are rescues. I live in an Amish cottage. I sold my home down in a major city downstate, and I moved up to my cottage. My cottage is a one-room, basically efficiency with a restroom and shower out in the middle of the woods / country. Matter of fact, last night I did hit a deer when I came home. And as you see, I messed up the front of my truck. Not real bad, but bad enough. What? See, she's not used to that. What, that lead won't let you go? What, baby? What are you doing? Poor. Oh, that lead got you, don't they? She's never been on a lead until today. I want her to start getting used to it because when the farmer markets open up, I want to be able to take her on a leash to the farmer markets and get her socialized. Other than Walmart and Tractor Supply. And you can see Odie always watches over her. Yes, we live on a 1-acre piece of parcel, and it is gated and fenced in, so the dogs have free roam. And up to today, the pup has been given the free roam. Now I'm trying to get her used to being on a lead. And she wants to go further than what the lead will allow her, and that's why she's whining. Why? Are you a pretty girl? Huh? Is Honeybee a pretty girl? Oh. Who wants to go inside? Dakota, let's go. Come on, Honeybee. You want to come in? I got to kick you off the lead. The Honeybee. She went right to her kennel. But she's coming back out. She always goes straight to her kennel when she comes in. It's just a habit she's got into. Honeybee. Look at that puppy. Is that your puppy? Honeybee. And I normally, when I'm going live and they're on the floor, I get on the floor with them and interact with them. What are you doing, baby? You don't like that lead. Today was the first day she actually got put on a lead, so she didn't like it. And all I did is tied it to a pole, and she doesn't like the fact that she can't run the yard like the other dogs. But I want her to get used to being on a lead. And then next week I'll probably put the leash on her the first time and try to get her to walk with me. Because once the farmer markets open up, we will be going, and I plan on taking her so she gets used to being on a lead, and so she knows she can only go as far as I let her. Hi, Mr. Odie. Oh, and she loves Odie. She absolutely loves Ode. You gotta stay here. Odie always tries to sit on my lap if I'm on the floor. Odie's my best bud, and he has to know where I'm at all the time. Like if I go in and take a shower, he'll come in and move the shower curtain so he knows where I'm at. So will Dakota. They are very intelligent. They know certain words like ride. Dakota, 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 Dakota. Do you like going for rides? Do you? Do you like going for burger? You like burgers? You like cookies? You like going in your truck? Oh, see, her ears stand up every time I say one of those words. She knows what those mean. You want Daddy to get his keys? Huh? You want to go for a ride? What do you think? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? What? What are you doing? Look how pretty Dakota is. She's a love bug. She'd rather kiss you to death than anything else. Are you a good girl? Is Dakota a good girl? What? What? What are you trying to do? There's Odie. You love Odie. Dakota is such a pretty girl. Hit that like if you think Dakota's a beautiful girl. She is purebred Alaskan Malamute. And she's a love bug. My channel is based on these three four-leg pawed creatures, and I give them their best home. And Honeybee right here, and I call her Honeybee because she's golden tan and she has a black tipped tail like a stinger. I got her 2 weeks ago today when we went to the vet 2 hours after I got her. She got her first shot in a puppy checkup. She weighed 7 pounds, 7 ounces. And you could see her ribs. Look how fat she is. You can't see her ribs, and she's definitely more than doubled her weight, if not tripled. She's a pig. She eats all the time. And she get cookie. You get cookie. Do you get cookie? Oh. Ah. Arf. As you see, I play with her quite a bit. She is a good pup. What, you chewing on Dad's sleeve again? You chewing on Dad's sleeve. Oh, you're going to sneeze? She has an itch. You have an itch. You have an itch. You have an itch. Huh. Oh, Dakota. Uh-oh. Now they're going to roughhouse because the puppy's going after Odie's collar. She does this all the time. She will go after his collar. Uh-oh. Odie going to get you. Oh, here it goes. They're not fighting. They're all playing. They do this quite frequently. And poor Odie, the pup goes after him while Dakota's playing with him. See what I mean? She gets right involved. She's not afraid of getting involved with it. Be nice. That's a puppy. Be nice to the puppy. Oh, that puppy getting you, Odie. They play like this all the time. Be nice to that puppy. Are you talking to Odie? Or are you talking to puppy, Dakota? That puppy going after Odie. Oh. Be nice. Odie, you don't have to be on my lap while you play with Dakota. He's trying to get on my lap. I'm sitting on the floor with them. I always get on the floor when I videotape them. Oh, what are you crying for? They're not even touching you. She always goes after Odie. Oh, what? Are you being a good girl? Oh, you hugging Dad. Oh, I like Dakota hugs. They're the best. I know. They're the best, aren't they? Are you playing with your puppy? Huh? Get the puppy. Get the puppy. Get your puppy. Poor Odie. The ladies are getting after you, huh? He's the only male out of the three. And the two ladies, they go after him. They're not fighting, they're playing. I had someone in my chat the other day that thought they were fighting. They're not fighting, they're just playing. Poor Ode. That puppy getting you, Odie. That puppy getting you. For being 10 weeks, she goes after him pretty hard. She grabs his collar, and if he's not paying attention to her, she'll go behind him and grab his feathers. If you know anything about an Australian Shepherd, their hair on the back of their hindquarters are called feathers. And she'll grab those and pull on them to get them to react. Get your puppy. Get the puppy. Where's the puppy? Get that puppy, Odie. Get your puppy. Get that puppy. Look at that puppy. Look at that puppy. Look at your puppy. Oh, your puppy gonna get you. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh, Odie. She getting you. She gonna get you. That puppy gonna get you. Again, the pups are not fighting. They're playing. They do this quite frequent. And she doesn't like her collar. She's trying to get used to it, and that's why she's itching. She's only 10 weeks old, so I put her in her collar, and she didn't have a lead on it until today, and now she's having a fit because the collar itches. Hey, honeybee, you want to go? You want a cookie? Oh, she know what cookies are. What? Do you like cookies? Does Honeybee like cookies? You like cookies? You like cookies, huh? Who like cookies? You like cookies already. Cookies? Look at that face. Oh, you want a cookie. She's only had a few accidents in the house because when the big dog goes out, she goes out. And they go out anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours all day long. And then at night, I wake up in the middle of the night, I take them out. I probably wake up 3 or 4 times and take them outside. Honeybee, you want a cookie? You want a cookie? You want a cookie? What do you think? Are you a pretty girl? Are you a pretty girl? Are you a pretty girl, honeybee? Yeah, you a pretty girl. You love your Odie already, I can tell. She love him. See, she's chilling out. She's going to lay down. And then Dakota here. She's the love bug of the group. Dakota. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to get a good shot of her. She will be 6 this coming Easter. And all 3 of these puppies are rescues. Hey, Nico, nice to see you again. The pup's over getting something to eat. The pup will not eat puppy chow. I put it out for her. She walked right past it and went to the regular dog chow. So now I've been mixing it in so in case she gets a morsel of the puppy chow, she still gets the vitamins she needs. But she's pretty healthy. She's doubled her weight since the day I got her. So she's a big girl. And she is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky mix. She's the only one of the group that is not purebred. Dakota here is purebred Australia or Alaskan Malamute, and Odie is purebred Aussie, Australian Shepherd Red Merle. Odie and Dakota both were bred by a Amish breeder, separate Amish breeders, by the way. And Amish people do not register purebreds. I don't need papers to love them and give them their forever home. And they've given me so much love since I adopted each one of them. Dakota was super dominant over when she was with her last family over their grand Alaskan Malamute. And they couldn't deal with it, her. So I got her and I had her broke of that habit within 3 weeks. Now she's the biggest loving puppy you'll ever want to meet. If you were to come to my property, she would kiss you to death. And she has an interesting facial marking. Dakota, hey, May, come here. Turn your head. No, she's going to be stubborn. But if you look between her eyes, it's an arrow, which is very unique. And I have a good friend of mine that lives not too far away that is Chippewa, Native American Chippewa tribe. And he said that dog is a blessing. It's a sign of a very special dog, he said. And he actually tried to buy her from me, and she's not for sale. I won't sell any of my dogs, nor will I return them to a shelter situation. Once I adopt a dog, they're mine, and I give them their forever home. Hey, Tammy, great to see you. This is Miss Dakota. She's purebred Alaskan Malamute, and you see her facial marking? She has an arrow between her eyes. And she's a love bug, Miss Tammy. If you were to come here, she would rather kiss you than bark at you. And then this is Mr. Odie. He is 10 years old. He's purebred Alaskan Malamute, Red Merle, and he's a love bug too. He has to know where he's Dad's bud. Hey, come here, honeybee. And this is the puppy. She's 10 weeks. She's only had a few accidents in the house because she goes out every time the big dogs do to do their business. Her name is Honeybee because she's golden tan like honey, but her tip of her tail is jet black. and she knows what cookies mean already, don't you? And she's been to Walmart. She's been to Tractor Supply. She's been to PetSmart. And today was the first day she was on the lead. She didn't like it. She hated it. She cried and cried and cried. And as you see, she's very much a true puppy. She's trying to chew my thumb as I'm talking. But she is a good girl. She is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky mix. As you see, she's trying to bite my hand. Get Odie. Get Odie. Get Odie. Get Odie. Oh. I won't wake up. Yeah, I'm on my phone and I'm holding my phone. I should get my gimbal out. As you see, she goes after Odie hard, and so does Dakota. Odie's the only male in the house, but the two females go after him hard. And I do have a mic coming. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered, Miss Tammy. But this is all my channel is about, is these three four-legged creatures and giving them their forever home, and they give me their forever love. So now you know why I call myself 3AwesomeDawgsz. And Miss Paula comes in here, Paula Carpenter, I know you know that name. She absolutely loves Dakota right here. She thinks Dakota's the big box of candy. And matter of fact, last night I was in Rosalind Ranch's stream, and Velstorm just realized that I changed my name. He's like, "Wait a minute, you're 2AwesomeDawgsz. What? Why does it read 3?" He wasn't aware that I got a puppy. As you see, she's going after Odie. She's playing with Odie. What are you doing, honeybee? Are you being a good girl? Are you being a good girl? You going after Odie? And if Odie's playing with Dakota, she'll go behind him and grab his feathers. Australian Shepherds on their hindquarters, the hair back there is called feathers. And Odie actually needs a good brushing. He loves to get brushed. I'm just been too lazy to do it with the weather being so nice lately. What are you doing? You gonna get Odie? Oh, you jumping up on Odie? I'm surprised he's taking it. Oh, what? Oh, yeah? Are you gonna talk to Dad? What? Oh, she's gonna go after her shoe now. What? Where's your shoe? Are you a good girl? Are you a daddy girl? You a good baby. Aw. What are you doing? Are you a good girl? And Miss Tammy, we do live on an acre of land. It is fenced off, and it is gated, and the gate is locked, so the dogs have free roam on the property as well. So they can go out and play and do whatever they want. And we're currently getting sprinkles, and if it turns into rain, she's never seen rain before, so I don't know if she'll go out in it. And I did sell my home a year and a half ago downstate, and I moved into the Amish cottage that I've owned for 3 years. It's basically one room with a kitchen and front room, and that's where I sleep. And then, of course, the restroom. My nearest store, Miss Tammy, happens to be the dollar store with the two nearest gas stations. They're right together. They are over 7 miles down the road. My nearest Walmart, Aldi, Meyer grocery store, or even hardware stores is 18 miles one way. What's funny is I have a casino 10 miles that's closer than the grocery stores. I actually have to go past the casinos to get to the grocery store. But I do not. I've only been to the casino since I moved up here 3 times, I do believe. And then I limit myself on how much take in with me. Hi, Squid. Hey, Squid, check out this beautiful girl, Dakota. You want a cookie? Come here, Dakota. Look at that face. Do you see her arrow between her eyes? She's the biggest love bug you'll ever want to meet. And there is the honeybee. She's got, and when you ask me about, do you see it now? She didn't like it, so I couldn't hold it very long, Squid, but hopefully you've seen her black tongue. She is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky mix. She's the only one that is not purebred. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Squid, and thank you for your help. And when I get close to that 1K mark, I want to break that on your live, whatever day that happens to be. So, just so you know. And then Mr. Odie here is the love bug. He has to know where Dad's at all the time. You love your dad, don't you? You love Dad, huh? Oh, look at that, Dakota. You such a beautiful girl. You a good girl, aren't you? Hey, Squid, I'm going to do something. I'm going to give him a cookie since you're here, so you get to hear Dakota. I'm on the floor. Except when I do my lives, I get on their level. So I have to get the cookie. Watch these three for cookies. You want a cookie? Who wants cookie? And yes, Squid, they do get regular cookies. And you can show this to baby Squid. I got to get one more cookie out. Hang on. Who wants cookies? Who wants cookies? What do you say? Are you a little boy? What do you say? Oh, you want that cookie? Tell Squid. Tell Squid you want the cookie. And see, Squid, they get regular peanut butter cookies. Do you want that cookie? Nice. Honeybee, you want your cookie? You want a cookie? And they love their cookies, as you see. Who's a good boy? Who's a big girl? You don't like cookies, do you? Dakota, are you a beautiful girl? You love your dad, huh? She's a love bug. She's giving me a hug right now. Hopefully she liked the puppies while they were begging for a cookie. And Dakota's over pointing at the cookies. She's trying to say, Dad, give me another one. You want another cookie? You've already had two. You're going to become a sugar diabetic. You also, Squid. Thank you. And hopefully baby Squid enjoyed the pups. What? Are you a good girl? And you can see that Honeybee is chomping away at her cookie. Oh, are you a good girl? High five. All right, Dakota. Shake. Paw. Paw. Oh, you kissing Dad. You kissing Dad. You love your dad. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is what Dakota always does. She's normally kissing on Odie. She kisses Odie quite frequently. She loves her Odie. She has to know where Odie is all the time, don't you, Dakota? Is that your Odie? Is Odie your puppy? You love your Odie, don't you? What are you doing, big boy? What? You want another cookie, I can tell. Who wants another cookie? Oh, look at that tail. You love your cookies. You are a good girl, aren't you? Are you a daddy girl? Yeah. And Odie's just chilling out after having another cookie, and so are both pups. Dakota always tries stealing Honeybee's cookie because she breaks it up, and Dakota always checks the area because she's trying to find any morsels that she might have missed. Are you trying to steal her cookie? Oh, I know, Dakota. I know how you operate. Oh, I know, Dakota. You're not happy unless you're getting a cookie. What, baby? Did you enjoy that cookie? Who had a cookie? Did you have cookies? What? Oh, look at those. Look at those pretty eyes. Look at that pretty. Look at my pretty girls. Who my pretty girl? Are you a pretty girl, Dakota? Are you a daddy pretty girl? Are you a daddy pretty girl? You love your dad, don't you? Aw, Dakota is such a love bug. Do you love dad? Do you love daddy? Do you? All the dogs are chilling. Hey, she was just seeing what you were doing. She's learning. You be nice. She's a baby. She's just a puppy. She didn't mean anything. Dakota, you be good. That's just a baby. She a baby. Not nice. She come running right over to me every time Dakota goes after her. She barking at you, baby? Huh? She barking at you? You want to come up with Dad, seeing how the big girl don't want you down there? There you go. You get two cookies tonight. Oh, big girl doesn't want you down there, huh? That big girl was barking at you, huh? That's Miss Dakota. She runs the roost around here. She used to be super dominant. She isn't so much anymore. And she loves her dad, don't you? You love Daddy, Dakota? Then Mr. Odie here, he loves his dad, don't you? You love Dad. He's also my Wigglebutt. If you know anything about Australian Shepherds, they do dox their tails shortly after they're born. So when he gets excited, his whole butt shakes. So I call him Wigglebutt. And he knows it. Are you Wigglebutt? Who's Wigglebutt? Hey, Wiggles. Wigglebutt. Wigglebutt. Are you a daddy boy, huh? All three of my dogs are very much spoiled. What? Are you being a good girl, huh? What? Oh, you giving dad kisses? That's a good girl. You giving dad kisses, huh? Odie, are you being a good boy? Well, I'm going to get off here because I think the little one needs to go out and use the restroom. So we're going to take the dogs out. So I thank everyone that viewed the stream tonight. And thank you. God bless. And thank you for supporting my pups and I in our little adventure here called YouTube. If you have the room in your home and your heart to adopt a pup or a kitten, there are many in shelters that don't deserve to be there. Open your heart and your home. You give them the forever home, they'll give you forever love. I want to thank everyone again. You all have a blessed night. And remember that these pups care about you. You have a blessed night. Well, let's see how we did.